Good evening, good evening, good evening. I hope everyone is doing great. I hope everyone is doing great. You know what? I just thought I should just go on the live session. Before my class, I have a class in an hour. Cool Pari, how are you? I hope you're doing great. I'm trying to check if everything is fine, then we can just see what's happening on the market. The market has been going crazy, guys. We had some crazy reversal. So tell your friends to tell your friends that we are on the live session. We are on the live session. So let's see. Jake, how are you, man? How are you? I'm just trying to check if everything is okay. Tabang, how are you, man? I just want to see if I can... if everything is clear. Yeah, but it seems to be clear. Okay. Tsidi, so how are you, man? I hope you're doing great, man. I hope you are doing great. So on my side, it seems like everything is okay. It seems like everything is okay. So let's just go on the market and try to see what's happening. Yeah, the market is not really going very nice, but we did eat here and there. So on the comment section, you can also let me know which pairs do you want me to check. I will actually check that. So we'll try to push this schedule. This live session for a full hour. Then, because I also have a class, I thought, you know what? Let me just check my people if maybe everything is okay. Yeah, I will start to check those pairs, guys. Don't worry. So let's see. Dollar index, guys. Dollar index. If you checked the news, there were actually. Let me just show you those. We had some economic news. After the market opened, and those economic news, they were actually mixed because the other ones were positive, and PMI, actually say manufacturing PMI, it was positive, and the other one, it was a negative. So we can see. So we had the other one like Q4. You can see here it was positive. The estimate, it was 50.9, and the actual, it was 51. So the second one, ISM, it was 48.7, which means it was a little bit lower than the expectation. So this is actually a mixed. But it seems like the market did not really like that, because we start to see the market going down. And that is not really good, because we had some trades actually on Nasdaq. And from there, I start to see that the market, it's actually been reversing. So, but on our DXY here, if we check the dollar, we easily see that dollar did not really like that. We can see that this actually is the true reflection of that economic news. So we see that things went lower. things went lower. Yeah, we did smash GBP USD, and it was very quick. It was very quick. So on GBP, sorry, on dollar index, we saw that the market was reversing aggressively after PMI. It was negative, but the question is, will it break this level? I don't think so. I don't think so, but anything is possible. If it breaks this area, it will show that the dollar is losing the momentum if it breaks. But at the moment, we're just waiting for that breakout to happen. But if it doesn't really do that, it means that we might have a nice consolidation around this level. If the market consolidates, it's fine. We will see, because we have enough economic news this week. So let's check Euro USD. Let me know which pairs do you want me to check, guys. Still long, or still in, let's say Wendy, still long on gold. Want to get a buy trade for Euro USD. Okay. So yeah, let's go. Okay, Euro USD, it's just next door. Let's go on Euro USD. So this is Euro USD. This is what we have at the moment. So on my Euro USD here, we can easily see that yes, we have a very nice structure. We're no longer on that downtrend structure. At the moment, we are on a very nice uptrend. But this structure shows us that we are on a consolidation mode. So the market is actually consolidating. If we go closer, you will see that if you actually want to buy, it means that you have to wait for the market to break out of that level before you think about buy, or maybe the market has to be around this support area before we think about that buying. Do you see that? Or let me just show you with this long long position indicator. Let's see, something like this. You can wait for a breakout, let's say around that level, once the market breaks out there, or maybe you can just wait for the market to reverse. When we say the market to reverse, it means that the market might respect this resistance and go towards that support area before we look for that buy. Or maybe the market will just break out. It means we'll be looking for that buy. That's what we see at the moment. And if you are new to the channel, don't forget to smash that subscribe. Don't forget to smash that subscribe. So that's what we see actually on Euro USD. But I will also advise, if maybe you just want to buy, you should also check DXY, because DXY is actually on the support. So let's go back on DXY. So on DXY, we are actually here. So which means there is enough chance for the market to do what? To respect this level. If it respects there, it means on Euro USD, we will see the market going down. That's why we say don't just sell. But if maybe it breaks out here, I can say it will be a good time for you to buy. But obviously, on the other side of Euro USD, the market will be breaking that resistance. It will be breaking this level. I hope you see that. It will be breaking this level. I hope you see that. So let's push to the next one. Let's push to the next one, which is gold. Gold has been reversing very nice, guys, because it seems like the dollar is losing that bullish momentum. You can see that on gold, we have a very nice structure. So we did not really want to take that unnecessary buy there. We were not even forced, because we did smash this I think twice in a row, but the structure is quite straightforward. After that bullish momentum, we have a nice breakout there. At the moment, the market is just doing its thing. You see that? So where we are, we can say, yes, we are actually on a resistance, which means it's actually exactly where we're supposed to look forward for a proper sell. Do you see that? So I will be doing something like this. If the market is gonna respect that resistance area, we can have something like this. We can have something like this. Do you see that? That can be a very nice thing to do. So this is what I'm expecting. You see here? So that can be an area that I think the market can respect. Yes, there is a chance for the market to break out of that level. The market can break out of that. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. So at the moment, we're just waiting. As long as the market is still going further, we don't really have to jump on the market. We don't really have to jump on the market. So let's go on Nasdaq. Let's see what's really happening on Nasdaq. So now we are on US30. Let's go on Nasdaq first, because I can see that people want to check what's really happening on Nasdaq. So on Nasdaq, guys, we can see that the market is reversing aggressively. The market is reversing aggressively. Okay, check G40, German 40. I will check that. Thanks. So on Nasdaq 100, we can easily see that, yes, the market is still actually on a very nice uptrend. Yes, this thing actually reversed very nice on Friday. And today it tried to push the upside. Guess what? We were still in a trade there. I did not even see what happened. My brother just told me, you know what, Kenzo, the market is melting again. And I think my stop loss was around this level. Then, you know what, I took a loss there. So yeah, we will see. So maybe the market will be trying to go towards this area to retest again, maybe before we go up. That it might be possible. But this type of melt downs, and when we check, the dollar is not really that strong. I don't really understand what's happening. But the best thing that we can do is, let's not try to fight the market. So I'm expecting maybe to see the market trying to reach this level. It's possible. If the market doesn't really reach any area, it's up to the market to show us what's really happening. We don't really have to guess. We don't really have to even try to fight the market. Yes, we took something as a loss there. Even last week we took a loss, but we did make something on gold and also GBP, also on Euro USD. We did smash the market very nice. Today we were smashing GBP. That was very nice. So I'm just waiting. I don't think maybe we need to participate in this. We know very well that mostly when Nasdaq it's reversing or maybe going, there is a chance that it can reverse aggressively. There is that chance. But just because we don't really want to guess or wait for whatever that might happen, we have to wait for proper structures. Let's wait for the market to touch this level. Then if it touches this level, then we can have a proper buy. Or maybe the market will end up breaking out. Do you see that? So we don't really have to actually try to fight here. Yes, maybe you took a loss here and there, but don't really have to fight. Wait for the market to give you a proper structure before you jump in. I hope that makes sense. So let's push to the next one. It seems to be trying to go even lower. So let's go on US30. I will be going on German 40 also. So on US30 here, we did not really take this one here. And earlier I did talk about this US30 because on Friday it was going down. Earlier it was showing us that it's time for it to go down. We reached this level. Earlier we were around this point. So I thought maybe it was a smaller reversal here and there. Maybe the market was going to continue. Guess what? The market is indeed selling aggressively. So we're lucky we did not really even think about taking any buy. So the structure here, it's still showing us that, you know what? Maybe the market was trying to retest there. On the bottom side, at least we have this nice resistance and support structure. Maybe the market will end up doing something like that. But we know very well that this aggressive sell obviously will come with an aggressive reversal. So unfortunately, you just need to be there at the right time, because sometimes if you just jump early, you might actually lose unnecessarily. You see, it's not really a good thing just to jump in the market. So let me check German 40 before I go on GBP JPY. German. So you can easily see that it's not actually Nasdaq only. Even on German here, on German 40, we also seen some aggressive losses. Reversals. So, but we can easily see that we can easily see that we are coming from a proper uptrend structure So that structure shows us that we had a nice ranging structure there. We had a nice ranging structure before we started to see this nice breakout. I don't think this is reasonable there. Let me remove that. It's not supposed to be there. So what we have here is we had a nice breakout. I think maybe I just need to adjust the structure, but it's fine. I don't really have to add this inside because it shows us that it did break out. So below this structure, we should have a nice support. So it seems like the market is trying to retest there, something like that. So we will see what will happen after. We will see what will happen after. So if something happens, we will see what we can do. So at the moment, I think on German 40, we just have to know that the market broke the structure. It's showing us that it's retesting. So the question is, will the market continue going down, or maybe the market will reverse? It's up to the market. At the moment, there is nothing we can do. Let's wait for that. I think this can be a very nice sell if the market continues to go down. I hope that makes sense. GBP, let's go on GBP. Check GBP USD, GBP JPY. Let me check that. Yeah, on GBP USD, I think, guys, it's enough. Kulpari, I think it's enough. If maybe you're thinking about buying again, I think it's enough. We did smash the market there, but we can see that we are coming from this nice downtrend structure. That can be a very nice bullish move. Do you see that? So I'm expecting a continuation of that. And we did smash that, but if we go closer, you will see why. Earlier when we do the analysis, I did actually specify this area that maybe the market will be respecting this support. And indeed, the market did respect that. And it's like way too far at the moment. So on top there, we can say we have a nice resistance. So yes, there is a chance for the market to do what? To reverse around that level and go back towards that support again. But at the moment, I don't think we have to even entertain this. We did smash this, so we don't really want it to go back to the market. We made something. So it's better for us to relax. We took it here. No reversal at all. We smashed it. We had a very nice TP. So now I can say, let's try to mark that highest level because there is a chance for the market to do what? To respect that. So let's mark that area. This is where the market gave us a nice resistance. Or maybe the market seems to be reversing there. Do you see that? So at the end of the day, we're going to have something like this. So around this area, it's very dangerous because it's where mostly the market will end up reversing. So I'm going to expect to have a nice buy, but that won't happen today, obviously. So it seems like we just need to wait a little bit. So GBP JPY, let's go on GBP JPY. GBP JPY. Please, guys, if you are new to this channel, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. And yeah, you can share the link so that other guys can also join. Let's see. On GBP JPY, what's really happening? We can easily see that we are on a very nice uptrend structure. Let me go on a daily time frame. I just want to see. Remember, guys, this week we're going to have some enough economic news. We're going to have enough economic news. So whatever that happens here, just know that things might change. The market can reverse as aggressive as possible. So GBP JPY on a daily time frame, just wanted to see what's really happening on a daily time frame. We see that this is actually what happened, but this is like nothing else. The market here was seriously aggressive. So yeah, we can still look for a buy position because the market broke out of that level. But to me, I think the market is overbought. The market needs some serious reversals before we continue going up. I don't think maybe I will go back on that until we have proper and clear uptrend. Sorry, it's a not proper reversal, not clear uptrend. Already it's a clear uptrend, but I'm expecting a proper reversal. Maybe the market to touch this level or to even go even lower. But that will happen. That will happen. I think we're going to have interest rates from Japan. I don't know if it's this week or next week. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's next week, not this week. So we're gonna have interest rates from Japan. So things might change if they do increase their rates. So if we go on 4 hours time frame there, let's see what's happening on 4 hours time frame. Okay, cool party. I don't want to enter GBP. Okay, yeah. I was just saying that, yeah, we already at the highest level, so it's better to stay out of the market. So this is what we have on GBP on 4 hours time frame. Maybe it creates something like that. If it's like that, I think it's much better. If we connect these areas, that it might be a very nice continuation. Do you see that? Do you see that? I think that can be also a very nice thing. So I think let's just mark that. Let's just mark this area. Yeah, we had a long day, guys. We had a long day. We had a very, very, very long day. So I think this is very nice. For now, I can say, let's stop it there. So I think we can have something like this. I think it makes sense. Even though we are actually at an area where we can say it's overbought, I think a nice buy can also work. But once you buy around these areas, if you trade GBP JPY, don't just go aggressive, because you also have to use common sense. We are at the highest level. So it means if the market reverses here, it might be aggressive. We can see that it's already very high. So yes, a reversal of that bullish move can still continue, but just be aware that we are at the highest level. And if the market reverses here, yeah, that can be painful. That can be painful. So USD Canada, okay, which one did I not really check? Oh, GBP USD. GBP USD. Did I check GBP USD? I think I did, right? Let me check the other one. GBP. Oh, USD CAD. How about AUD USD? Okay, I will check that. I will check that. Let me check USD Canada and AUD USD. USD Canada. USD Canada. USD Canada. Whoa, okay, the dollar is recovering very quick. I wanted to take this one and send it to the group, but seems like I missed it. So this is what we have. Firstly, I will just go on a daily time frame. On the daily time frame, it shows us a very nice structure. It's a quite simple, straightforward structure. So we have something like this. You can see that, yeah, we had some very proper, nice trend structures where it shows us that, you know what, the market has been going up for quite some time. And now the market seems to be playing around our support area. I'm expecting a very nice buy. I think on a daily time frame, it is still a very nice area to jump on that buy. Do you see that? I think maybe this will be our resistant area. For now, we can say this area can be our resistance, unless if you want to draw it like that. But at the end of the day, it seems like the market will be going up. That might be a wedge structure there, and it seems to be making sense. It seems to be making sense. So I will just try to draw something like that. Do you see that? Yeah, I think let's go on 4 hours time frame. It still makes sense. Gold, please. Gold, please. Gold, please. Okay, I will check gold. I will also check gold, guys. So USD Canada, we are actually on a very nice support area. I hope it's clear on everyone. So this area is where we can actually look for buy positions. So the market will be going down. But on top of that, be extra careful, because we can see these structures going down. Do you see that? Or let me draw double. Let me draw double these things. Double, double, double. Something like that. Yeah, it's cold, guys. It's cold out here. Winter, it's knocking. Or maybe it's already winter. So this is what we have. This is what we have. You can see here, down here, guys, that we have a lot of economic news. So it's not going to be nice. So we see that the market has been respecting this area for quite some time, also on the bottom side. So it means we can still have a buy, but be extra careful with this resistant area, or maybe the market will end up breaking out of that, but it's up to the market. We can't do anything at the moment. There is nothing we can do. What we know is we are still on an uptrend, and it seems like the market is creating this wedge like structure, and it's actually a wedge. So as long as the market is still here, but I don't think we should be buying. As long as the market can go back a little bit, you can still buy, unless if maybe you are just scalping around this area. Maybe the market will find its resistance. Then if it breaks, that is going to be a very nice one. But this week we also have interest rates from Canada. So it means, and it seems like they're going to cut. If they cut the rates, we'll see a continuation of this nice buy. Since we have interest rates this week, and next week is going to be for the dollar or Federal Reserve, for US, not for the dollar. So AUD USD, what's really happening? AUD USD. Let's see. On AUD USD, this structure is quite nice, but also confusing. I think this structure is on my side is a bit confusing, because we're going up this area. It was a proper resistance, and this was a very nice uptrend. Do you see that? So now we have something there. I think maybe we just need to redraw this. Let's just clear everything. Let's just clear everything. Let's just clear everything. Let's clear everything and see if maybe we have some new developing structures. So I think I will try to connect these areas, because to me, they just, on the face, you can just see them easily. Maybe we're going to have something like that. On top there, we also have something like that. Do you see that? So I'm going to use that, because this is 4 hours time frame, and I'm a day trader, so which means to me that can also be a bigger time frame. It's actually a bigger time frame. You can start here, going back or something like that. It's also fine. So I will stop here. Let's draw that. US oil, I will check US oil. Keep them coming. I will be checking them, guys. I'll keep them coming. I will be checking them. So we have something like this on USD, AUD USD, Aussie dollar. So we have something like this. I don't know if maybe my people are, let me share this to my people. Maybe some, they don't know that we are live. Let me share this in my group, guys. Maybe some, they're still watching the market, because I know when you eat in the market, mostly you just stay on the market for quite long. Sometimes, or maybe if once you lose, you still stay longer. Sometimes you just need to get out. Sometimes we need to get out of the market and just relax. Sometimes we can just go live like this and not really take anything. But if we see something that seems like an opportunity, we can still take that. So on Aussie dollar, we can see that we have a nice formation here of a smaller uptrend. Do you see that? The market is now going up. We can easily go, or we can also go on a smaller time frame. Not really that small, but it's much better. We can say, you can see, this is an uptrend structure. You can see that. So it shows us that on top there, we also have an area that we can call a nice resistance. The market is also respecting that level. On the bottom side, we can also, someone can also say, Kenzo, do you see that? Yes, I see that. Seems to be a nice horizontal support also. So at the end of the day, we can say the market is just consolidating. So which means it's good to buy around this level of a support before you think of selling. To me, I won't take that, but you can still make something. But I have confidence going in the direction of the market, which is actually an uptrend at the moment on AUD USD. If I did go through that nicely, let me know on the comment section. If you understand this very well, let me know. Tawo, thank you very much, my brother. US oil, Bitcoin, gold, sorry, hi, are you? Gold. Okay, Let me go on gold, US oil, and which one? US oil analysis, please. I'm in a heavy loss, and I would like to save what's remaining. Thanks in advance. Okay, let's go and help the brother there. He's saying that things are not looking nice. Just know, just know that you are not alone, man. Hey, we also took a very aggressive loss on, but not really aggressive because we had a stop loss on Nasdaq, but we were just smashing GBP USD, very nice. So here, if we go on US oil, we can see that we are coming from this aggressive uptrend. The market has been going up for quite some time. This is 4 hours time frame. Now we're no longer on that. We can easily see that the market will end up going down. So which means from this uptrend, we are now on this downtrend. So on my side, I can say it's better to be on the right side of the market. And at the moment, the right side of the market, it's actually a downtrend. Do you see that? So this is what we have. You can see that the market here, it's actually, if I remove this structures, you will see that the market is actually giving us some very nice moves. The market is actually giving us a nice ranging structures, but at the same time, it's going down. You see, so even here, if it breaks this level, we expect the same market ranging around this level and still continue going down also. Do you see that? So at the moment, I can say it's not really a good time for us to continue selling, but we can rather wait for the market to bounce back towards this resistance. Why? We can easily see that the market respected this level, respected this area. And if the market comes or bounces around this level also, I think it's going to be a very nice time, a very nice idea for us to look for that as sell. Or maybe the market will end up breaking around the support. That will also be a nice idea for us to do what? To keep selling. But at the moment, the market is actually on the support. There is a chance for the market to bounce back. So what we can do here is we can just say, okay, it's fine. Let's draw that downtrend structure as we are downtrending. So the market is downtrending, but be careful because I had there is an OPEC meeting. And remember, actually OPEC countries or these countries which are producing enough oil, they are planning, or they already planned actually, to cut the production of oil. So which means the price might end up going higher. So which means, yes, we can still say we are on a downtrend. But just because we understand the news, we know very well that there is a chance that they can, once they cut, it means the demand is going to go higher. The demand is going to go higher because they will be producing very fewer barrels, which means that will actually trigger the demand. I hope that makes sense. So at the moment, we are still on a downtrend, but anything can still happen. I hope that makes sense. So if maybe I can ask you, are you selling or are you buying, my brother? The brother who said I'm buying oil or something. Sorry, the brother who said I'm holding oil. So let me know if maybe you are buying or selling. Let's see. Check Bitcoin. Okay, I will check that. Another one, check Euro USD. Check Euro USD. Euro USD. Apologies for taking back. Check Nasdaq. It may be finally reversing up. Okay. I will check. Let me see. Price 74. Okay, let's check. Yeah, sometimes the brokers might be different with this market. Sometimes on oil, the difference might be crazy. So I don't know, but I don't think it will be the spread. I think maybe is their liquidity provider. So it seems like Nasdaq is reversing aggressively. So yeah, that's something that I see there. I think the market is reversing. Let's see if maybe US30 is also reversing. So the question is, on US30, I think it's quite straightforward also, because we reached an area that was a very small support area, sorry, a resistant area. You can see I did mark that level there. So it seems like the market wants to reverse there. If it does, it's fine. It means the market will be ending up reversing there, which is fine. But what we see here, what I see here is, yeah, it can reverse very nice. I think it can reverse very nice. But I already took some few losses on that. I don't really want to jump in. And this thing is tempting. It's seriously tempting. We might end up taking all this. We might end up taking this. So let's see. Let me see if I can scalp this. Maybe I can recover a few dollars. Let me see. Okay, yeah. On Nasdaq, we don't really have a proper structure that we can use and say, this is the support area, this is no. At the moment, we can see that the support is really, really very far. Yes, with this type of reversals or this sell, it's easy for the market to reverse. It's quite easy for the market to reverse, but I don't think maybe I can recommend to anyone. But US30 also, you can see that it's seriously reversing. There is a possibility for it to go higher. Or let's say we can take this together. Maybe somebody say, Kenzo, let's jump on that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's go on Nasdaq. Let's jump on this once and for all. Ne? Let's go on 15 minutes time frame. I don't think we're gonna need a buy pending order here. We'll just need a buy. So let's buy this. So the best thing that we can do here is let's get out around let's see. Let's try to scalp this 1 hour. You can try to scalp that. If it reverses, guys, it will be, just take this on your own risk because we just scalping it. We're not trying to fight the market or something. Where is this thing? Let's say we can buy it here where it is. Our take profit is gonna be here. Let me just write that. I will just say bought at 18,485. TP, no stop loss. Your stop loss is your choice, guys. You can just do that on your side. So we can say let's reach 18,690. So that is gonna be our thing. So we are still where actually we can say we bought. You can see we bought actually here. Nothing much. We are not really in that aggressive profit. So let's go on US30. On US30, we can say this another quite similar thing. We can just buy it here, but it's just a scalping. It's just a scalping. So on this one, I'm not gonna write anything, but you will understand what I'm trying to say. I think you will understand what I'm trying to say. Or you are buying on US oil. So yeah, I think US oil on my side, it's actually on a support. But the overall structure, it's a downtrend. So yeah, US30 seems to be reversing. So yeah, we'll see what will happen. Thanks, Jake, for the update. So let's check Euro USD. Let's go back on these structures. Let me know which ones do you want me to check. We still have full 30 minutes, guys. We still have, not 30 minutes. We still have 29 minutes. So then after that, we can call it a day. So let's see. And guys, please don't forget to share the channel so that we can actually, that will actually motivate us to go live, most likely. So Euro USD, what's really happening on Euro USD? To me, yes, we did smash this very nice. We have a very nice structure. We are coming from this nice downtrend there. Let me change the color. I don't know if you can see this nice color that I'm writing with here. So we can see very well that we're no longer on that downtrend. Now, what we're expecting to see the market going up, right? Already the market is showing us that we have a nice consolidation structure. We can't avoid that. We can't avoid that. So we can see that the market is playing like that. Don't just jump on a buy here, because if it reverses here, you're going to pay. You are going to pay. So, but we did eat this one. So now what we have here is the market. It's actually on a resistance. So wait for the resistance and see if maybe it can keep up with the strength of the dollar, or sorry, of the euro. So if it breaks, it's fine. We can jump on a buy above this level. Then if it respects like before, you can see the market did respect this level. So we might see the market going down. Then we will be expecting to see the market touching our support, and we can still buy around those levels. Do you see that? So on myself, I can say place your notification here. If it breaks, then you can jump on that buy. If it doesn't really break, it means maybe it might end up going down. Do you see that? So let's try to place that notification. Remember, we are on a Nasdaq. We are buying Nasdaq currently. So let's see, GBP CHF, CAD JPY. Okay. Oh, we also have Bitcoin. So let's see, GBP JPY, CAD JPY. Oh, GBP CHF, man. Let's see, CAD JPY. CAD. So on Canada, don't forget that we're going to have some nice interest rates this week. So sometimes I hate this minor pairs structures, because sometimes they just all over the place. Sometimes it's difficult to keep up with their structures. So this is a daily time frame. What's really happening? We can easily see that, no, even if you don't really understand this, you can see that the market is actually on a very, very nice, aggressive uptrend. That's what I see there. And already the market, we can say we have another counter trend line there, or inner support there. You see that? So this is what we're going to do. As we see that this is on an uptrend on a daily time frame, we're going to go back on our 4 hours time frame. Now we can conclude and say, yeah, we see that the market is on a very nice uptrend. Let's clear everything. I think the last time I did my analysis is like seriously long time ago. So let's see. Oh yeah, sorry. So this is what we're going to have here. We're going to connect these areas. I hope you can see that. Before I even connect, you can see that these areas, they actually move like that. So that's why I'm going to mark my areas like that. Let's see if maybe we can have something. Let's see if we can have something. Let's see. Double this. Okay. Now we have something like this. So we can easily see that now. I think now we are in the same page. We are on the same page, that we are on a very nice support area. Do you see that? So it means that the market is actually moving like that. But this is a minor pair, which means it won't move like that. It won't move like that. So it means we are on an uptrend, but you need to understand that you're not dealing with a major pair. So sometimes it might not really touch the way you want. It might not touch your support area the way you want, but that's how it is. So now we have something like this. I think we are on a support area, or our inner support area. So we should understand that. So at the moment, we can say we have something like that. So the market is just creating something like this. So from this area, there is a possibility for the market to reverse and start to go to the upside, something like that. You see that? We can also draw this horizontal support there, and we can say the market might move like that. I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. For those maybe who wants to buy, they can have something like this. You see that? If you trade this, obviously you will understand maybe what I'm talking about. That can be something that you can do. So let's go on GBP CHF and see what we get here. For those who wants to be part of the team, guys, we also have some very nice special. We have lifetime for only $60. You can pause the video. I mean, for those who wants to be part of the team. So let's go back. Let's go back. So GBP CHF. GBP CHF. Yeah. Where are you? I think I don't really have that. Let me add those. Don't really have that here. Okay, so let me add GBP CHF. Not all source. I will choose Wanda. GBP CHF. Yeah, let's go. I don't know if I ever did some analysis here or not, but maybe. Okay, you see, maybe I did something here, but it seems like it's a long time ago. You can see that. So this is actually on a very nice uptrend. Obviously, we can see that. So let's go. So I think this is obvious that you can see this point. See this point, that, and where we are now. So maybe from this area, we can try to connect and see if maybe that makes sense. To me, this is a very nice uptrend structure and a very aggressive one, by the way. So let's try to draw a way too proper support area. We can start anywhere. We can start here or there. Let's start from this area and see if maybe it makes sense. No, I will stop here. I will stop there. So this is what we have. Double lines. This is supposed to be thick because this is supposed to be, yeah, you can see something like this. I will then make that a very nice line there. So on GBP CHF, I hope maybe you can see. This is what we have. You see that? This is what we have. Something like that. You see? So I'm expecting something like that to happen. You see that? I hope that makes sense. So let's see if maybe we're gonna have something. So if maybe I needed to buy this, I can have something like that. Yeah, I think this can be a very nice buy. You see that? That can be a very nice buy. Do you see that? So yeah, it's a very nice structure. I think that is a very nice structure there. So I really like that. So the market can actually reverse. Don't just buy here, because what if maybe the market continues to go down? So if maybe it reverses, yes, we can see the market trying to go even higher, and that will be good. That will be good because we are following the market structure. If you are following the market structure, it means most likely we'll be on the right side of the market. And the market structure that we see here is we are on an uptrend. The market is on an uptrend and it moves like that. So I like what I see there. I like what I see. So another one, gold again. You guys, let me go on gold again. And don't forget to smash that like. Benedict, how are you, my brother? I hope you are doing great. No, you are not too late, but we left with 19 minutes before we call it a day. So on on XAU or gold, what's happening is, okay, it seems like the market is respecting what we have. You can see I was talking about it a few minutes ago, the time we were starting to do the analysis. I said, let's wait for the market to touch our resistance area before we can go down. And it seems like the market is doing that. It seems like the market is doing that. But on my side, I feel like the market already, it's a little bit far from where I was supposed to sell. But I think it's still a very good area to sell. But I hate the fact that our stop loss can be like seriously far. I don't really want that. But I think this is something that can happen. I hope you see that this area is actually our nice resistance. We can mark that area. And every time once the market gets out of this level, we see that the market is doing what? The market is going down. And I expect the same thing to happen there. Do you see that? That's what I'm expecting. That's what I'm expecting. So, yeah. What can you do? What can you do? We expect to sell, but I don't really want to fight the market, guys. This can be a very nice opportunity for everyone to sell. So let's check that Nasdaq, because we did take that Nasdaq. I hope maybe with a scalping, it's not like maybe when we say scalping, we're just saying that don't hold longer. So you can take the trade, but don't hold like quite long. So let's go on that. Oh, it seems to be flying. It seems to be flying. So anyone eating on Nasdaq? It seems like we're eating on Nasdaq. So let's go on 1 hour. Yes, we are eating. We are eating. Yeah, so this thing is going crazy, guys, because we just had an aggressive sell. Now it means we're going to have an aggressive bullish move. Do you see that? So that is fine. If maybe it keeps pushing up, don't forget to lock your profits, because anything can happen. Anything can happen. The market can still reverse. And so we don't really have to fight the market. So having a very nice trailing stops there can actually work in our favor. So, hey Kenzo, do you look at German 40? Yes, I did look at that. Hope it's all well. Anthony, okay. I will check that. Oh, are you in on Nasdaq? That's great. So I will place a notification here just to let me know if it crosses that level, so that I can lock my things. So that I can lock my things. This thing took me out very quick. It's like flu. It's knocking. Do we have some pairs that I did not really check, guys? I think. Oh, USD ZAR. I will also check that. Sorry. So here we have a nice structure, guys. We have a very proper structure. Thank you for the structure. Don't worry, man. Don't worry. We're just helping each other. So we have a structure like this. So let's do copy and paste here. So if you check these structures, guys, they're just quite similar to Nasdaq, because German 40 actually also, they correlate actually with Nasdaq sometimes, or let's say S&P 500. But we actually had a proper breakout. The market was here. You can see that we had something like that. But if you check, sometimes it might confuse. It looks like that. It looks like that. So don't really get confused with that, because at the end of the day, the market was still on this nice uptrend. So the market was just consolidating there until we had that breakout. At the moment, the market is trying to reverse from this little bit lower area. But if it's a downtrend, it means maybe the market might respect this level again. It might touch that level and still go down. So it means we might see a nice reversal there. So at the moment, I think on German 40, I don't really see a nice opportunity, unless if the market reaches this resistance. It's where I can start to think about selling. If it breaks that resistance, it's obvious that we're gonna look for another bullish move. You see that? I think that will make sense. Cool Pari, you are also in. I hope you are eating. I hope you are eating. So who is eating also, guys, in Nasdaq? We just took a very quick buy. A very quick buy on Nasdaq. I'm hoping that is gonna go. Hey, is this thing still flying? This thing still flying. Let me see if maybe I'm eating. I don't really have to fight it, guys. We don't really have to fight this thing. Let's see. I think already it's enough. Hey, it's enough, man. It's very quick because I just took some few losses. But just because I was also trading GBP today, that actually gave me something. So yeah. Remember, this is just scalping, guys. Don't just hold this longer, and if the market reverses, you'll say, hey, cancel this, cancel that. No, we are scalping. So US30 also, if you want to scalp this, you saw that, and the entry was around 38, 36. If you're not in, I think it's still a good zone for anyone to scalp this. Don't hold it up to this point because we are still on a downtrend, so which means it can reverse anywhere. And to be honest, we don't really know what's really happening. We don't really know that that bullish move can continue like that forever. And since we have all these rejections left and right, we just need to be extra careful. We just need to be extra careful. I hope that makes sense. So now let's go on USD ZAR. South African Rand. I saw ZAR, it was very weak, which means South African Rand was gaining some momentum. But previously, we were on a very nice uptrend structure. Let me show you this on a daily time frame. I hope this makes sense. Maybe we are still on that uptrend. So you can see that we have a proper structures that we can say, but we can't skip this ones here. You see that? So which means our structure is like that. So which means we need to actually draw some proper structures. At the end of the day, we're gonna draw some very simple, straightforward structures. So let's try. So don't get confused. The best thing that you can do is don't cut through your candlesticks. So the best thing that you can do is to not cut through candlesticks. This is what we have. We can draw it from here. Remember, this is daily time frame. So we can have something like that. We can see that we have a breakout there. So now let's go on 4 hours time frame so that everyone can understand. We need to be in the same page, guys. We need to be in the same page. So this is what we have. Remember, this is not a major pair, so it's minor. So we have some serious swing structures. The market goes up aggressively, bounces back aggressively, so much stuff going on. So let's see. Yeah, this is what we have. So we have a nice uptrend. You can see that the market was going up. Or let me just do something like this. I don't know if on your side you can see this properly, but it's better for me to go on a daily time frame, I think. Yeah. On a daily time frame, you can see that, I hope this fits nicely. Yeah, you can see that we have a proper uptrend structure. We have a proper uptrend structure until we started to have this breakout. We had a breakout there, but this was a very nice uptrend. So since we understand that we were on an uptrend structure, let's go closer. My nose, a block nose. It's very cold. So this is what we have at the moment. We can see that we see the market breaking out around these levels. Around this level, you see that. That was a proper support area. The market did break out of that. But since we saw the rand getting stronger, market reversed again. Maybe it was because of the votes. We had some votes here in South Africa a few days ago. So what we have now is the market is above our breakout, but it seems to be reversing again, you see. So that move, actually, it was because of the votes. So let's go closer again. Maybe you will understand. So we're going to mark this level. I think it's where the market is going to reach very soon, because at the moment, maybe we still have the panic about coalitions and stuff like that, coalitions and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I think the market will be going back to this area. Why? Because this move was because of panic. We can see that we are moving below this uptrend structure. So which means the market was just retesting. Now we can see the market going down. I'm expecting to see a proper reversal structures there. I'm expecting to see a proper reversal. So if I go back, you can see that, yeah, the market is actually touching that support area, and now it's trying to go down. So I'm expecting to see some proper reversals. After that, if we reach this area, we will just see if maybe the market wants to continue going down or not. But I think we are at a very nice area. If you missed it there, I don't know if you can jump or scalp that, but I can't recommend anyone just to jump in without understanding. Expecting expecting a massive move in the next hour. What's really happening? What's really happening in the next hour? What's really happening in the next hour? Update us. Re-update, brah. So any pair that you want me to check, let's check that Nasdaq. We were still holding that Nasdaq. We need to get out, guys. This is a scalping. So we don't really need to relax in this thing. Okay, you can see it's reversing, but I think you are still in that profit on Nasdaq. So remember, it was a scalping thing. So I see someone said, Kenzo, we might have some very serious buy. I don't know if maybe, let me see if we have. Yeah, no, we don't really have anything. I know that sometimes around 8, the market sometimes can go crazy. Or when the market is very closer to closing, sometimes the market can go crazy. But at the moment, it seems like the market is reversing, but we were just scalping this. We were not trying to hold longer. If you feel like you want to hold longer, make sure once the market go deeper in your profit, make sure that you're locked, so that is going to be a risk-free trade, right? If it's a risk-free trade, yeah, you can actually hold that. You can actually hold that. So another thing that you have to do, guys, don't forget to smash this subscribe button, because we are still going to go on our live sessions like now and then. Sometimes, unfortunately, sometimes we will just pop in like this time, sometimes early, anytime's tea time, right? But mostly it's going to be before the market open, New York Stock Exchange, before that opens, right? So, and for those who wants to be part of the team, we have a very nice special for you, $60 lifetime VIP signals, which means you're gonna receive some signals. So yeah, let's see what's really happening on US30. US30 still trying to go up, which is good, because I also recommend a very nice reversal here. I'm expecting to see the market going up. If that continues like that, that will be good. Gold, okay, gold is trying to also go down, guys. Gold is trying to go down. So, but the structure there, I think, is quite straightforward. We can see that the market has reached this level of resistance. Obviously, we can see how many times the market is actually respecting this level, and we still expect that. So it's actually a nice ranging structure. Something like that. Do you see that? This is what we have here. I hope you see that. We see the market touching this level, going down, touching this level, going down, touching this level, and also going down. Do you see that? This is what is happening, and that might still continue going down. But if it goes down like that, it means that the dollar is losing some momentum. So which means we are now forced to go and check dollar index. What's really happening on a dollar index? Is it gaining some momentum or not? Maybe. Let's see. Okay. We are on a dollar index. Dollar. You reached a nice area that we can call a nice support. But the overall structure here, we can see quite similar to gold. But now on this side, we reached support. So if the market maybe bounces back, obviously we will expect the dollar to go, gold to go down on the other side, because they also correlate. But this is going to be the support, resistance. But at the end of the day, we expect the market to go down. Why? Because we are past this area or this stage of a very nice uptrend. The market was going up like that. And at the moment, we broke out. It seems like the market is respecting this level of a resistance. So at the end of the day, we expect the market to do what? To go even lower. This is what is happening. We're expecting the market to go even lower, which means this is a nice downtrend structure. If it breaks this area, it's going to be nice. It's going to be very, very, very nice. But it seems like the market is not willing to do that, but it's just a matter of time. We just have to wait and see if maybe we're going to see any breakout or not. If it breaks out, that will be very, very good. That will be very good for us. Maybe from tomorrow, we'll start to do our thing. Maybe we'll start buying or selling. Okay. Also, GBP CAD and Euro CAD. Okay, I will check that. Let me check GBP Canada and also Euro Canada. GBP, let's see, GBP Canada, GBP. And Euro CAD. Hey, guys, you trade some stuff, huh? You like to trade minor pairs, but I like the fact that they move. You know what I hate them? It's because their spreads, sometimes they can be crazy. Their spreads can be crazy. So sometimes, it's difficult to trade something that with a bigger spreads like that. Because to make money, it's a hustle. It means you have to be like extra. You have to be like 110% right, because if you get it wrong, that spread is gonna it's gonna be a problem. Yeah, now let's go. But I like the fact that we're learning. I don't really mind going straight to those pairs and do all the things, because it's all about learning. You might have a strategy. I think our time. I think my time, it's up. Actually, my time is up. I need to go. I have a class. So yeah, but I will just do this analysis very quick. So what's really happening on GBP? Let me clear everything. I no longer remember when was the last time I did this. Okay, we have a structure like this. We have a nice structure like this. So what's happening? On my side, this is a daily time frame. So I think 4-hour time frame can actually work very nice. Let's make it auto. Let's load. We are waiting for this to load. So to me, I think I see something here. That is a horizontal resistor. It's a resistor, obviously. But on the bottom side, I think we also have this type of a diagonal move there. Do you see that? So let's see if maybe we can connect this nicely, because it's not like maybe you just know instantly that, oh, I have to draw this and that. No, sometimes you can just play around with whatever that you use to analyze, and so that you can get the proper, so that you can get some proper structure. So now what do we have here? what do we have? We have a nice actually resistance structure, but I don't know if this thing can work. I don't know. Let's see. You know what? This is what I was going to do, because I see that this is not going to connect nicely. I was going to connect these two areas. As I'm going to connect them, these two areas, that is a very nice structure, but it's 2 points obviously. And I will make sure that I do it like that. That is my support area. But inside here, I feel like we also have other structures that we can use. You can see here, we had a very nice horizontal structure. To me, this might be quite complicated a little bit, because I don't really follow this pair. But on the resistance side, I don't think it's complicated. I don't think that is complicated. We see several touches there. And from this area, I see a nice retest. So this is a proper buy for me. But this area here can be quite challenging. So I think something like that can actually have a very nice, you can have a very nice trade there. But what I was going to do is, just to be safe, we can say if maybe you missed this area, I was going to have another resistance here and say if maybe the market gets out, because to me that resistance is quite closer. You see that? So the market respected this area before. So for me, just to buy here is going to be a difficult one. So I will wait for the market to break this level before I jump on that buy. You see that? Or maybe the market might end up consolidating here. So, but I like the structure. We just broke out of that. A nice, very, very, very nice, very, very nice, resistant. So, Euro CAD, guys, this will be the last one. I have at last. And we are getting late. In the next hour, that is when the banks enter the market. 2 o'clock New York. Huh? Oh, yeah, 2. Oh, because on our side, we opened like a little bit earlier. On our side, it was like 3:30, and I think in the US, it was around 9. So EuroCAD, I think maybe this might have quite similar structures, but I think this is gonna be simpler than before. I think I see something like this. Let's see. I thought maybe this was going to connect with this, but it's fine. Let's zoom this and see. We don't really have to force this. If we force that, it means we're gonna get some weird results, because we just forced everything. But I think this touches very nice. I think this one have a very nice touch. Yeah, I think we have something like that. So I was going to mark this area just to make my chart, just for everyone to understand what I see. This is what I see at the moment. And on top there, obviously, you can see this can even go even lower. I mean, even back. So around this level, I can say it's a proper resistance. This was a sort of a fake breakout, because we can see that the market was just moving around this level. Here it's a very nice retest. So something like that. So this to me is a very nice uptrend structure. So if it breaks around this area, I will try to look for a proper buy. But be careful of that area there, because the market did give us a nice breakout and it came back very quick. Or maybe you rather wait for the market to come back around the support before you buy. But where it is, it doesn't really look like that. Or the best thing you can say, just do something like this, just to stay away from fake breakouts. You can do something like that, and you can say above these areas, I will just jump on a buy. I think for now, guys, for today or for this evening, it's fine. We will see if maybe tomorrow we're gonna have something. We'll see if maybe tomorrow we're gonna have something. But at the moment, it shows us that the market is quite crazy. The market is crazy. And thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Unfortunately, I have a class. Maybe I was going to push it a little bit further. The DXY seems to be trying to reverse. So for those who wants to be part of the team, just let me know. We have some very nice special there. It's a limited special for $60. Let me know if you want to be part of the team. So thank you very much. I will see you tomorrow. We will be doing our analysis early tomorrow. So don't forget to check that. And don't forget to smash the like and share with your friends. So thank you very much, guys. I hope to see you tomorrow. So bye.